welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I really do love y'all. So the first thing I'm starting out with is just taking down my 2-strand twist. I'm using my handy dandy oil that I have olive oil, castor oil, and tea tree oil in there. And so I'm just rubbing that all over my twist just to eliminate the little bit of frizz, because I don't really want it to be super frizzy, but I want it to be full. So now I'm just gently taking down my twist, separating them. I'm not separating them too much because I didn't want it to, my hair has a tendency to just frizz when you separate it, even if you do put the oil sometimes. So I was just like, let me just do a little bit of separation. Let me not go too crazy. And let me just separate those twists. So here I'm on the last twist, taking that down, and then I'm just going to fluff out my hair, give it a little tiny bit of volume, but we'll give it some more volume a little further into the video. So now I'm taking my Eco Styler Gel Argan Oil. Oh, yo, I love this gel. Like, it's just so great for my hair. It just works so great. And I'm just taking it on like the lower parts of my hair and just smoothing the edges. I don't know what that pinching was for that I just did, but sometimes you're doing crazy things in these videos. But I'm just smoothing it over my head. And if y'all wondering why my edges is kind of laid, it's because I had my twist in a ponytail when I went to church earlier that morning, and so I had to slick down my edges because I couldn't be looking crazy, y'all. But yeah, so I'm just smoothing that gel around the back all through my head so that this puff can be slayed down. And my hair just needed a little bit more gel because I want it to be laid. Like, it's just that. Then I'm going to take my brush and just brush it up, give it that nice smooth finish. So that way when it goes up in that puff, it'll be nice and easy to do. I was so upset that I missed that little piece in the back. And so now I'm taking my pick, and what I'm doing is just like picking the inside of my hair just to give it some more volume, so when the puff actually like comes together, it'll look more full. And it's better to use a pick. You don't want to really tease your hair with a comb because that's very damaging. And so then I just took a scrunchie. I cut my scrunchie in half. I don't usually do it this way, but I found that this way was just easier for me to do today. But for some reason, y'all, like, this band did not want to go up. Like, I was squeezing it in the beginning and it was not moving. So I had to give it a little help in the back. And that's okay. Sometimes you may have to give your little scrunchie a little push in the back so that way it can just all form together. And then you just squeeze and she just swoops right up into a nice little puff. And I just tied it in the back. I did a double tie. I tied it in the back, and then I came around and tied it in the front, and then I just let it go because you really couldn't see it. It's like disguised under the puff. And then I'm just going to pick out the puff a little bit more with my hands, and then boom, that's it. So like, I know y'all noticed like the deodorant that's like under my arms. I just wanted to point that out in the video, but that's just reassuring that I used it and that I smell fresh. But yeah, so just to put that in there for y'all. So I'm smoothing out my edges with this brush because I could not find my handy dandy toothbrush. But it is so much better if you have a toothbrush and you apply them to your edges because it's really more precise and it just gets them so much better. And mama, she loved her baby hair. She loved to slay them down. It was a little rough with this brush, but I got it done at the end of the day. So. And yes, there she is. Nice puff. Now, generally, I don't like to do my puff too tight because that just puts strain on your hair. So oftentimes I'll do it a little bit looser. But there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me and watching this video. Please subscribe and like. Thank you so much.